In this video is a video for myself. You know what I'm saying? Yo, listen, I wanted to remind myself. Today's date is July. August 1st, 2026. It's August 1st. Now I'm supposed to be out of town. I'm gonna go to a social that I own within myself, where nobody can follow me and go out there. But after I go to that social, I'm gonna think about certain things. Hold on for a second. I want to make sure something. I just wanted to remind myself, you remember Avatar the Airbender, the movie? Like, do you think that movie with Korra, it was an Aborigines cartoon ahead of time for my social recovery? Because there was another cartoon where I seen something happen, but I don't know if I know about it, but it's only meant for me to realize what I'm speaking about. But I just think, I think about, people that excavate. I'm indigenous individual. There's Indians. I own a social. But I'm just thinking about it. Like, was that because in the cartoon, if you really know anything about the cartoon, it was really me. But yo, listen, there was nobody, there wasn't Aborigines people in those cartoons, in those regions that I traveled to in them other worlds. Because that was like something a certain type of way. Now you remember, like, when I seen it, I was already on the East Coast. But I was on social recovery. Like, do people think about certain things? Like, yo, do they do people think about stuff like that? Like, I wonder if I thought about stuff like that in a paradigm. I wonder about that. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if I realized something a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? Because sound push and pull, I'm the real Wu himself, Nagi Majesty Wu. I'm in America now. You know what I'm saying? Pardon me, my hair isn't but I gotta think about a lot of things. When it comes to people and things that was done with people, and it's just like my family. I was just saying, like, my family said, you gotta come down on the earth. I gotta, shake off some of the things through the paradigm of time. Oh, hold on, my bracelet just came off. I gotta shake off a couple things a certain type of way in the paradigm of time. I gotta look at things. I gotta be conscious about a lot of things a certain type of way. I don't want people inside of me at certain places because I have respect for myself. But I have a lot. Hold on for a second. Pardon me, I had to make sure about this video and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because I was chilling, and then, certain other things. But yo, listen, I wonder if people think about stuff like that. Like, did people, I just wonder about it, you know what I'm saying? I really do, I wonder if people realize, like, was that an Aborigines cartoon? Was that Avatar the Airbender? Was that Korra cartoon like an Aborigines cartoon? Was it something ahead of time that people wasn't paying attention to? Is this some type of early out, knowing that I am also Persia himself, and then, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think about stuff like that, because I think about what happened. People, some people was looking at me like, attention. I'm like, I was thinking about what happened with Penelope. I was thinking what happened with a couple chicks back in the days. I was thinking about certain things, and then I'm thinking about, well, I ain't on human planet, so I'm in my own demigraph, on my own dominionship, where my dominion of my own social of myself, and what I'm saying. So I gotta think about certain things. I gotta think about my safety. I gotta think about a lot of other things. You know what I'm saying. So because I want to think about it, because that Korra cartoon was that some other people that had plans for Aborigines people and stuff, or was it people that just wanted to know certain teachings, like they couldn't steal a book and then they just wanted to know certain teachings? I'm wondering about that type. Hold on, I'm wondering about that type of situation. Oh, yo, I'm gonna go. I wanted to go take a shower and wash my balls and stuff, but can't, because if I take a shower in the house, it's clean chemistry, so it drops down, and the chemistry don't get to go to waste, because it's like not wasting money. So it's like the foul chicks that wanted to, with their boom chemistry, that foul chemistry from their thoughts, so the things that they're doing is like refining the chemistry with the soap when I take a shower, and then it drops and it goes down the pipe, and then it's not going to waste a certain type of way. It's still it'll still be able to accumulate from whatever chi or aura they were trying to, for whoever, hopefully some of you don't got home attendance a certain way, like some surrogate life. But then it's like refining. But even though I got good elements, but it's like going to waste. It's like a chick that's just making sure that certain things are going to waste, because I don't hang out with Dykeman chicks, so you know what I'm saying. So I let people think about that. But I wonder about that Korra cartoon, you know what I'm saying, with that Aang Avatar, the Airbender, and then was it some type of knowledge that they were trying to get, like because they know when I'm the real Wu. Right, though, I'll just think about it at another time,